Today we're going to be deriving the quadratic formula. So I like this derivation the best because you don't have to complete the square, which makes it a bit easier to understand for everyone. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the quadratic equation. Okay, and then at the bottom I'm going to write the quadratic formula, somewhere where you can see it hopefully, about here. Okay, and hopefully I can fit it all in this space. So what I want to do is I want to look at where I'm starting and where I know I need to end up. So when I look down here at where I know I need to end up, I think, okay, what do I need? Well, the furthest thing over to the right is this C. So I need to get this C from the left to the right. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, is subtract C on both sides. Okay. Now, the next thing next to my C is my 4a. So it's C times 4a. Now, in algebra, as long as I do whatever I want to do to both sides, I'm allowed to do that mathematically because I'm keeping my equation balanced. So what I want to do is get that 4a over here, but that means I also have to put it over here. So I can do 4a times ax squared plus bx equals negative c times 4a. Okay, and I can do that again because I'm keeping that equation balanced. So over here I'm going to distribute 4a squared x squared plus 4abx equals negative 4ac. So far, so good. So I've got my negative 4ac. Now I need a b squared. Well, again, as long as whatever I do to the right, I also do to the left, I can do it. So I'm keeping that equation balanced. So now I have 4a squared x squared plus 4abx plus b squared equals b squared minus 4ac. Okay, well now I know I need to get this square root. So I don't want to square root each side. I want to get a square on the left so that I can get rid of the square by doing a square root, which will produce my square root on the right. So when I look at this, I think, can I simplify it? I look at the trinomial. I realize that it's a perfect square trinomial. So yes, I can simplify it. So I'm going to factor it into 2ax plus b squared equals b squared minus 4ac. Okay, now I'm going to square root that side and square root this side. Remember, when you square root a square, you get what's underneath it. So this is going to give me 2ax plus b squared. Oops, I'm sorry. I don't know why I still left that squared in there. It's a good catch. So that actually gives me, there we go, that's better, 2ax plus b. And over here, the answer to the square root of b squared minus 4ac is both positive and negative the square root of b squared minus 4ac. Okay, now I'm going to continue to solve. Subtract b from both sides. 2ax equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac. Now I want to keep the x, move the 2a. So I divide both sides by 2a. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, so there is what I was looking for. So I used this, my end point, to figure out how to get from my starting point to my ending point. So this proves that ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, thus giving us x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, so that's our derivation, or how to derive the quadratic formula. All right,